Loyalists, Native Americans, African Americans, and other open opponents of the Patriots are routinely left out of these narratives or given short shrift, tacked on. But so too are the tens of thousands of ordinary colonists, perhaps the majority of the population, who were disaffected or alienated from either side, who tried to tack between the two main antagonists to make the best of a bad situation. Historians now estimate as many as 3/5 of the colonial population were neither active loyalists nor active patriots. Though these numbers are not unusual for civil wars, nor even most wars in general, it seems the revolution raises particular problems of interpretation. Because of its role as a founding moment, we seem more drawn to frame the conflict as one in which participants were either for or against it, for or against liberty, whatever that means. Historians on both ends of the political spectrum have struggled to find a place in their histories for those who did not actively and clearly pursue some kind of independence. It seems inconceivable that we would frame the history of any other war in such terms. My paper then is one more plea for us to take the war seriously, the violence, the internal conflicts, the divisions between Americans, and begin to think about narratives that capture the experience of the many, not just the few. We have focused a great deal of attention on the Stamp Act riots, the formation of the Minutemen, the signers of the Continental Association, the Continental Army, and the so-called leaders of the revolution. But we need to think equally carefully about those who took no part in protests against imperial legislation, who did not sign the association, who harbored deserters or hid supplies, who refused to turn out for the militia, who rioted against efforts to conscript them into the army, and who actively worked sometimes to undermine the leadership of the revolution at the local, provincial, and continental level. Some resisted passively, some more actively or occasionally. Most remained unconvinced this was a war for which it was worth making sacrifices. By dividing colonists into patriots and loyalists only, we can too easily miss the point that for a majority of ordinary Americans, the revolution was not in some way appealing or satisfactory.